and Salford will have a 2-0 lead momentarily here.
The two second rows for Salford look good in Murdoch, Masilla and Lannon. They're very, very strong on the edges.
As the kick is through the posts, and it's Salford who lead at Saint Stadium after he's 30 out from the try line here, as he'll play the ball to Roby, whips it to the right to Smith. Now it's Douglas trying to get his nose through the defensive line. Does okay with that run, Luke Douglas. He'll play it from the 22 as Smith gives it far, short ball, Zeb Teya with a ducking and diving run here, evading Salford tacklers. Flat ball, Lomax, who tries to get through the gap, but it's a good tackle coming up by Hassan as Roby from acting half gives it Smith. Smith with the dummy, Smith to this near side, he's in! Matty Smith scores against his former club. Well, we've not seen an awful lot of running rugby from Matty Smith in a Saints jersey, but from the Lomax play the ball, he got a quick pass from James Roby inside. So Percival, who is at about 13-14 metres from the try line, and he's midway in between the far side touchline, Saints' left-hand side, and the left-hand post, which he now lines up right-footed. This would give Saints a 6-point lead, which the way that this game has gone would be a very handy lead at that, Mike Bennett.
It will. Only one try in 30 minutes, so perhaps I'm reversing my decision that from earlier on when I thought Salford should take the two.
The play the ball will come to Brinning, who gives it Louis. Louis looks back down the middle, bumps off one tackle, tried to throw the pass, actually got it back off at Farge as Murdoch Masilla gives it to Wellham. Wellham, though, is very quickly wrapped up. He throws it out the back to Brinning. Brinning now gives it back to Robert Louis. 40 out from the line, Salford, as the offload comes from Hassan to Carney. Carney with a long looping pass over to this near side where Bibby takes it. He's going to run at the Saints defence, and he's going to be put down, well, eventually will be, around about 30 metres from the try line. There's the half-time hooter. We'll get one more play as Carney takes the chip. It's going to come here, is it? Oh, it's fumbled all over the place, and Salford have scored. Can you believe it? Oh, right on them. They're rushing off the far side wing there, and they've managed just about to stop Salford in their tracks.
Yep. It's
now with Krasnicki, who's 5 metres from the try line. What a start to the second half this would be for Salford. We've played 3.5 minutes. The ball will come now to Carney. Carney whips it to Louis. They move it right through Evans. There's the killer pass to Johnson. Can he get in? Greg Johnson scores! Well, Greg Johnson looked as though he got plenty of cover over on this near side, but he stepped inside. This man brings him down. David beats Goliath on that occasion as Masilla brought down just shy of the 20. Salford in the middle with a good quick play the ball, and Brinning darting out. Brinning running at Roby and goes right over the top of him. Good job that Lomax was back supporting. Salford in the ascendancy here. Louis with the dummy. Can he get in? He's got the ball down. Robert Louis gets an arm out. Really, Red Devils.
Saints need the ball.
Logan Tompkins is at acting half, moves it left to Carney. Carney's going to move it back to the right. Chip towards in goal, plenty of chasers. Now they did Evans get there. He's going to give the try for Niall Evans. And that, I'm afraid, is game, set, match for Salford. The effort and endeavour of Thompson, not enough for Saints this evening with 8.5 minutes to go. Roby, Smith, flat ball, Zeb Teya, back to Smith. Smith moving it to the right-hand side, throwing the dummies. He's through again, Matty Smith. This time he's brought down in cover. The ball will come from Matty Smith. Flat to Walmsley, great tackle. I think that's Kopjak who put him down. In fact, it's Logan Tompkins, incredibly. It's now with Farge, moving it left to Lomax. Long ball to Grace. Regan now coming inside. Regan still. He's going to be put down. Oh no, he isn't. He gets it out. Percival running to the sticks. Flat ball. They're going to go in here, Saints, with Roby. Well, Roby running a great line into the Salford defence. Bounces off one of them and scores under the post. It's James Roby with a try. 8 minutes from half time. 8 minutes from full time, rather. Saints 12, Salford 24.
Yeah, they'll quickly kick it.
Now, can Saints work something to get an immediate response here? Because I tell you what, if they can, it might make for nervous twitchings around the end of the game. We've not had a Saint-like finish for a long time.
No, I can't remember the last time.
There's the chance for a deep finish here as Roby gives it Zeb Teya. They've got the numbers this near side. Teya didn't give the pass. Should have been a high tackle. Referee and linesman both missing that. as they're about 10 from halfway here with Morgan Knowles of the Saints. The play the ball will come to Roby, the try scorer. It's now with Alex Walmsley. Again, that line running over halfway and beyond. That's a better run from Big Al. Plays the ball quickly, last tackle. Roby, chance here. Can Farge get through? Theo Farge, he's got the kick away. Can Saints get over the line? Salford are there first. Drop out from under the post for the Red Devils.
Yeah, they need to score this set though, but there's a nice play they've got.
On the verge of their first win in St. Helens since 1980, as Matty Smith gives it Luke Thompson, who runs the ball back towards the 30, gets over that mark, and Saints in the middle will have 6 tackles to test this Salford defence again. Can they get over the line? Walmsley to the 20. Are Salford tiring? Are Saints going to come up with a saintly finish here? It's Knowles with a fend into the 10. They're rumbling towards that line. He wants a quick play. The ball should get a penalty. Referee lets it go. Farge out wide. That's taken a deflection. 6 more tackles. It's now with Farge back down the middle. It is now with Matty Smith. This is Zeb Teya. Teya with a step heading to Louis, puts it down. What calls that? Is it a knock? Well, where do you go with that? Is that they go back for the free play technically?
Yeah, they do.
There's not really much hiding away from that. It's a ball now to Zeb Teya, over the top to Grace. He's spun away and he'll score. Regan Grace has scored for Saints in this near side corner. There's 5 minutes to go, and if Saints can kick the goal here from the touchline, it's game on, well and truly at Saints Stadium. That's the one I was talking about. And if they're lucky, maybe something a bit extra if they can force an error from the Devils as Louis restarts. Lomax will catch. It's going to be Alex Walmsley who'll run the ball back to the 20. Can Salford hang on, or are Saints going to do what Saints do best, and that's come back at the death? Again, who said it was famously never, ever, ever write Saints off? It's now Roby, whips it to Farge. Theo spots a gap, can't get through it. Saints inside their own half. They're 22 from halfway. It's Knowles on to Smith. Smith, long ball over to Tommy Makinson. Makinson with a fend, he's through! Tommy Makinson coming to this near side. Louis makes the tackle, and Saints are 35 out from the line here. Louis all over the top. Referee says play on. They've got the numbers here, Saints. Lomax on. Percival with the dummy.
Yes!
They're in here! Lomax post. Saints might snatch a draw, and with 3 minutes to go, who knows what might happen? Saints do what Saints do best. Johnny scores. It's going to be level at 24 all.
Now what Saints need to do is kick the ball quickly to give themselves another opportunity to put themselves in position for a drop goal. Matt Purcell will kick this ball, Paul Wellings will get all the team back, and he will be telling them that it's not just a draw. Can they now go for the win? With 2 minutes 24, they've at least got a set, possibly 2 with a penalty, or possibly the opportunity to get a drop goal.
Percival with the clock ticking. He needs to slot this over, and he needs to slot it quickly. He's right under the post. God, I could have kicked it from now, Mark. Just get it over the sticks. They're level, Saints. 24 all. Can they snatch a win with 150 to go? They're going to probably get the last meaningful set. I'll tell you what, this has brought this stadium to life, hasn't it? My God!
I don't think I've wooed for a couple of years. I had a bit of a woo then, Chris.
That's the first one for
bit
you.
Of a woo.
Absolutely incredible.
Salford will kick long because they don't want to be any kind of put Matty Smith in any kind of position for a drop goal.
This is unbelievable. Wigan and Huddersfield have drawn again, 19 all. That has finished at the John Smiths. Robert Louis kicks us off. Walmsley running it back, running it over the 20. Look at this crowd, 10,000 of them, willing Saints up the field. Wilkin very nearly doing something stupid and running behind McCarthy Scarsbrook. They never did in the end. Thankfully, Louis stopped. It's Louis now at the middle. Oh, he very nearly got his head through. Salford are tiring here. It's now with Zebtea. Mark Percival over the halfway on this near side. They need a big run into the middle here. They need to get within touching distance. What Zebtea done, running himself from acting half.
It's a long way away from Matty Smith.
Oh, that is a long way away. But Smith's got to take it. Here he is, Matty Smith. Salford's defence is quick. Wilkin, back it goes. Lomax with a drop. That's a poor effort. It's away, and with 40 seconds left, that might be the last chance Saints have got to win it. Well, but I tell you what, you take a draw after this.
You do take a draw, but what happened in the last 5 seconds of the first half, you do not want it to happen again.
You're right. As Johnson bounces off 1 or 2, can they force an error from Salford in the last 20 seconds? Percival bringing down Wellham, and I think Salford will just shut up shop here. Louis gives it to Kopjak. Kopjak is going to be stopped, and we're into the last 8 seconds. I think that might just be it, unless Salford are going to come up with something unbelievable themselves. Oh, what have they done? Now then, can they get it? Can they have one more shot? Smith! Just seen?
Well,
what have I just seen?
Robert Louis trying to go for a kick across to put Salford in a position to score. Louis McCarthy's Casbook plucks it out of the sky, offloads to Matty Smith, and Matty Smith in the middle of the field in broken play kicks a drop goal from 40 metres away that crept over the crossbar.
Oh my word, I've not seen the Western Terrace respond like that ever. I have not seen anything that dramatic in my life. That is incredible.
From 24-8 down.
From 24-8 down, with 8 minutes to go, Saints have done what Saints do and have salvaged it. They've not only drawn the game, they've won it.
That's unbelievable.
25-24. Matty Smith, who has been on the end of Saints supporters, somewhat abused for the last few months, and incredibly he's dropped the goal that'll put him into folklore.
Yeah, it's a great game today. He's had a fantastic game, hasn't he? Well, what an advert for rugby. What an advert for this.